Hello and welcome to Johnny English. I was talking to somebody recently about how often nouns, the names for things, can become verbs in English. Now, I'm not so sure whether this happens in every language, it probably does. But when I was talking to my friend, it occurred to them that it seems to happen all the time. They would say something and I would say, oh, that's a verb. And they said, I thought it was a noun. I said, well, it is a noun, but it's also a verb. So you can have a bit of fun with English doing this. You can take a noun and think, is this actually a verb as well? And if it works, if it does turn out to be a verb, you will very quickly add these things to your vocabulary. So it's a good idea to do it. And I'll give you just a few examples just to show you how this works. And if you think it's something that you can use, then certainly do so and grow your vocabulary by doing this. So we all possess a mobile phone, a phone for short. So if you want to, what most people say is call somebody, and that's also fine. But because you're using a phone, you can simply phone them. Not call them, I'll phone them. And it's because you're using a phone that noun then becomes the verb for what you're doing. You're phoning them. Another very common one is, for example, a brush. You have a brush for your teeth, a toothbrush. You have a hairbrush. So quite simply, with this brush, you brush. You brush your teeth, or you brush your hair. Or if it's a dog brush, you brush your dog. So the noun again becomes the verb to brush. When we have lights, it's dark, for example, we want to have some light, we go to the light switch. So the action of giving ourselves light through the light switch is to switch on, or if you want it to be dark, to switch off the light. You switch it on or switch it off. Because you use a switch to do so. And the last one, this is a word I'll show you. This one here, it's not always what people know. It's a plug. It's a plug. So if your phone or your computer needs to be charged, needs more power, what do? With a plug, you plug the computer or the phone into the socket to get some electricity. You plug it in because that's in fact what you're using. So there's many of these nouns that can be converted into verbs. So that's my challenge to you. Look out for these, find them, see if it works, and if so, then you know that you've increased your vocabulary and you now know how to say what it is that you want to do. So thank you again for joining me on Johnny English, and I look forward to next time.